We didn't call this an innovation center. It's the Center for Innovative Thinking. There's a huge difference.
Where would I view that Tsai City?
Tsai City really helps with answering those very big and scary questions, like what do you actually need to do?
Tsai City can provide that community, education, and also mentoring. Of course, they also provide funding. I got what I need here.
Innovation takes on different forms, whether it's creating something totally new or tweaking something that already exists.
I got more interested in the ventures that were coming through Tsai City and what people were doing here, this ecosystem of ideas that they were creating.
There's a lot of innovation and creativity, and I think there's a lot more coming.
My name is Dorothy. I am a PhD student in the sociology department. I'm also a student fellow here, kind of doing outreach work and just introduce to my friends what Tsai City is doing. I came from China. I went to the University of Wisconsin-Madison for my undergrad because I always wanted to understand how human society works. So I majored in psychology, philosophy, and sociology as an undergrad. And I chose Wisconsin because they have a top-ranked sociology department. I always wanted to be a scholar and professor as an undergrad. That was why I directly applied to the PhD program at Yale in sociology, and I got in. As I aspired to be a scholar, I started to feel there's a lot of problems in today's media landscape. The content, how they advertise certain things, the implicit message. So I then just naturally started my own online channel in China. So my main audience is the Chinese audience, and I started to talk about social science knowledge. Currently, I am working on an application that strives to improve mental health by also employing some AI-driven technique. It's interesting that I also met my co-founder in Tsai City. So usually, I went to school and performed the normal aspect of my identity as a student during daytime. But after 7 p.m., I would work with my co-founder on the venture that we are together working on. So my day is kind of split into the daytime and the nighttime. I kind of keep the aspect of my life as a student and the aspect as an entrepreneur separate. Because in daily life, I also don't want that aspect to interfere with how other people might perceive me. So there are 3 kinds of roles I play at Tsai City. First, I am a participant of the workshops. And I registered for a workshop with John Kao, Innovative Thinking Deconstructed. And I actually met my co-founder there because I just said something in class and he thought, okay, this person thinks exactly the same as me. And he then just talked to me afterwards. And we just found out we have been thinking about the same thing for many years, but we have different skill sets. I am more of a social science, humanitarian person with the theoretical knowledge. And he is a more technology science person. I was aware at the very beginning, Tsai City is a place I definitely want to involve myself as much as I can because I need to learn about business. I need to expand my network to know people who actually understand entrepreneurship and investment. I just really admire entrepreneurs who have a vision beyond personal benefit, but actually want to improve the overall well-being for society. Because as Yale students, of course, we're well off economically or some other aspects, but you are well off. It doesn't mean everybody in the world is. There are a lot of people whose life still needs to improve, but are you able to see them? If you are able to see them and put into real practical effort into making that possible, I really admire you. And this is the inspiration for me. It's okay to not know how things will turn out. You can just follow your intuition at the moment, and the flow of life will naturally make you realize what is the correct next thing to do. And I believe that. I just focus on what I think is correct at the moment.